German Chancellor Angela Merkel will step down at the end of her current term after serving for 16 years. For this next installment of London Calling, CBS News contributor Simon Bates explains why Merkel is worried about the future. And as always, a reminder that Simon's opinions are his own, not necessarily reflective of CBSN.
For some, it's the highlight of the summit, the family photograph. And right in the thick of it, there's one woman who's been there and seen it all before. During her 16-year tenure as German Chancellor, Angela Merkel has often been described as the most powerful woman in the world. And now that she's on her way out, she has a message to pass on. But before you hear it, let's take a closer look at this formidable politician. Her early years were coloured by a strong Lutheran background and a father who was a pastor at a church in the communist East. Then the wall came down, and Merkel began her climb to the top of the newly reunited Germany. She's always believed strongly in the European Union and in close links between Germany and America. She's suspicious of increasing Russian influence in Europe and Europe's over-reliance on Russian energy. And she's been a staunch supporter of NATO. But now it's almost time for her to leave the stage. She didn't run for re-election in September, but she'll stay in office until the makeup of the new coalition is agreed. And her message to us all? It's a warning from history, because Angela Merkel is worried. She's worried that the world faces a clear and present danger of forgetting the lessons of the Second World War, that organizations like the United Nations could unravel in the face of nationalism and power rivalry between individual countries. She warns us not to forget that our world order and fragile peace were created in the aftermath of terrible suffering and conflict by a group of leaders who are, in the main, no longer with us. Strong words from one of Europe's most successful leaders, and well worth your consideration. That's London Calling for today. This is Simon Bates for CBS News in Devon.